In so many cultures, the bathhouse has always been an integral part of life for relaxation and health. Here in the US, wellness bathhouses have become extremely popular in a few major cities, but they're not mainstream yet, which makes this the perfect time to get involved. Asha Urban Baths is a much needed place for people to regularly gather to rest and recover from the endless decisions and distractions of modern life. We spent our first 3 years with a 4-hour waiting list every weekend. So we expanded to double the size and were able to grow our community to fill the space right away. Now we're looking for motivated, passionate creators who share our vision. Using a franchise model, together we can make the wellness bathhouse culture an accessible and vital part of everyday life in the US. We've reimagined the high-end luxury spa as a communal, inclusive, everyday retreat, rather than a special occasion treat. We're a place for community, an unplugged human connection. We're committed to a quality, minimalist approach. By prioritizing the essentials and being a communal space, we can have more guests with less waste, less overhead, and less labor, which also means a friendlier price point, making the bathhouse accessible to more people. Urban locations are another big part of our brand. Remote natural hot springs and destination retreats are amazing, but you can't make those things your Wednesday night ritual with friends or your midday Monday reprieve. Our values are deeply steeped into the brand and the culture of Asha. They truly do drive our policies, decisions, our communications, and our offerings. Implementing ethics deeply, foundationally into business ultimately creates more wealth for you and more happiness, while also doing good for your community. Over the past 20 years, I've built out over 8 brick-and-mortar business locations, hired hundreds of employees, and employed over 30 people at a time. Opening and operating a bathhouse is not an easy venture to figure out on your own. Building every policy and procedure from scratch, struggling to make the right decisions, creating a team that's cohesive and cares, it's a lot. Following a proven plan that's already been tested and refined, that removes expensive trial and error and a ton of guesswork. Most professional builders don't understand the specific needs of a space with so much water indoors. You can't just follow the typical plumbing, heating, or air conditioning guidelines, for example. Most pool operators don't know how to manage a small, warm body of water without just adding endless chemicals. And most new business owners are just too overwhelmed by the daily operations to simultaneously focus on building and nurturing a team who feels good about their job and will consistently show up warm and welcoming for the guests. We support our partner locations with roadmaps, systems, toolkits, guidance, training, proven business strategy, and experienced coaching from day one. This will help you get things running smoother and better, faster. It'll reduce stress and expenses and position your business's reputation at its best right off the bat. It'll also mean you get the personal freedom most business owners are looking for a lot sooner. It took me 25 years of business ownership to get that freedom because I didn't have the kind of support and foundation our franchise partners will have from day one. There's an incredible opportunity here. This concept fills a deep need. Communal space to unplug, to relax, connect with friends, and recover rather than numb out. It's an all-day, everyday happy hour spot where everyone leaves rested and restored. The desire to create a life that includes connection and time to care for ourselves, both mentally and physically, is growing fast. And it's practically in our DNA to love leisure and wellness centered around water. People have been contacting me for support opening their own bathhouse since the first month we opened, because they feel the beginning of the bathhouse revolution. Now is the time to open a place like Asha, and we can help you do it really well. Sooner, smoother, and more financially efficiently than going it alone. Supporting the folks who are committed and brave enough for business ownership is my passion. If that's you, please reach out.